Join us on a journey through heartwarming reunions that will leave you reaching for the tissues. Celine surprised her sister for her birthday after months away, and I think it's safe to say she was surprised. Hannah could finally stop holding her breath as she was home to her family and friends after 15 months of living in Australia and traveling. Sarah surprised her sister when she was finally home after 1.5 years in Australia, and she had such a pure reaction. After 16 months, a dad finally made it home to Jamaica to see his babies, and it's so wonderful. Shaylin surprised her sister when she came home from the Navy to visit her, and it must have been the best feeling ever. Nicole came home from college to surprise her little sister, and it was so cute. After 38 years of not seeing each other, two brothers finally had their reunion at the airport in Turkey, and it was so sweet. It was a Father's Day he won't forget, as this dad was surprised by his kids, who all came home to surprise him after many months of being apart. After 4 months overseas, Megal took the trip home and surprised her parents, and Mom had such a cute reaction.
Oh, what a shock! No, don't make me cry! Oh, dear. Oh, it's so good to see you.
A mom was shocked when all of a sudden her daughter appeared on her birthday after months of being apart. Gabrielle threw a surprise party for her boyfriend's 30th birthday, and she also flew in his brother from the other side of the country. After being in the hospital and nursing home for a month, a dad was home and surprised his oldest, and it was such an emotional moment. A mom was so excited as her oldest son came home after his graduation to surprise her. It was so beautiful, as this lady surprised her mom for her 70th birthday after having spent a long time apart. Skylar was home after 6 months of being away in the army to surprise her 5-year-old sister at school, and it was so sweet. This girl got the best surprise ever when her dad and siblings flew out to Vegas to visit her after she had moved away a year ago. Cheyenne decided to fly home to Malaysia to surprise her family for the Chinese New Year after a long time of living in Barcelona. Holly got a big surprise when her sister was home without telling her after she had been living in Australia for the past 7 months. This was the day Charles surprised his family after coming home from service. This grandma had the best reaction ever to seeing her granddaughter on her 80th birthday after a year apart. This was Stephen's mom's and sister's reaction to seeing him after having spent the last year apart. Eden got the best surprise at work when her sister all of a sudden showed up after having spent the last 5 years in the US. It was a heart-melting hug, as two sisters were finally together again after not seeing each other in person in over 2 years due to living on opposite sides of the country. Kinna was so happy as her little sister came to visit her after a long time of missing her. Shelby got engaged to the love of her life, but that wasn't the only surprise, as her best friend flew all the way from America to surprise her in New Zealand on the special day.
You say yes. What do you think?
Ellie had been down after her best friend had moved to Australia, so when she was back to surprise her on her birthday, she quickly broke down crying. This girl suddenly showed up back home after months away, and she absolutely shocked her family who didn't expect that at all. Bree took the trip to Boston from Charlotte to surprise her mom, who had been struggling with her health lately due to having neck surgery and feeling down, and it was just what she needed. Hannah traveled over 24 hours so she could be home to her family and friends in Australia after over a year of living in the UK. It couldn't be sweeter as Sarah showed up after her best friend had given birth to surprise her and meet the little one.
That's so sweet. And then we had to catch it.
Danielle surprised her family after a working holiday in Australia, and it was adorable. Megan flew home so she could surprise her dad with meeting his grandson for the first time, and it was the sweetest.
No! What are you doing?
We can't see you. Want to say one?
Absolutely.
Look, I can tell you all about this guy. He's the grandpa. Hey, Daddy. Well, I don't know. Hi, Vincent. Happy birthday. Oh, my goodness. How old are you today, Stinky Bud? Oh, my. We're going to party like it's your birthday. We're going to party like it's your birthday. Yay! And look, listen. I'm going to make us a TikTok. I recorded the whole thing. Say hi. Hi. Are you surprised? Yeah. Did you have any idea?
Jagnai flew home from Australia to Mongolia to surprise her family after 10 months apart, and they had the cutest reaction. Iona flew home to Scotland without telling anyone after nearly 4 years away, and Grandma's reaction was the best. After nearly a year away, Down Under Emma was home in Ireland, and it was the best day ever. Izzy was home after over a year of being abroad and surprised her grandparents, dad, and best friend in this wonderful moment. It was the best feeling as a couple surprised their family and friends after being abroad for over a year. Ashley was back home after 11 months of living overseas and surprised his best friend and also met their little newborn. It was the cutest, as Kate surprised one of her best friends when she got back after studying abroad.
Smile back.
Eleanor received some priceless reactions when she was home after 7 months abroad. Mary took a flight back home to surprise her loved ones, and it was the best. Emily was finally back home to her best friend after almost a year away. Em had missed her girls so much so when she was back from college they had the best reaction. This girl was home after living 1,000 miles away, and her best friend had the most precious reaction. Chloe was home to her best friend after living in Australia for the past year. When Mara was home from college early, she got such a sweet reaction from her bestie. Helia came home from college to surprise her best friend at school, and it took her a second. Ruby was so shocked as her best friend came home to surprise her for her birthday after many months apart from each other. If you have enjoyed this video, make sure to check out this one as well.